Hey there, welcome to Fast 5, where we give you 5 news stories in 5 minutes or less. I'm Naito.
And I'm Aussie Gameboy. Let's start right off with number 5 with the LEGO Worlds bug that's ruining it for everyone.
For 2 months now, this bug has been slaughtering save files for LEGO's recent game, LEGO Worlds, on Xbox One, and as you guessed it, the players aren't happy.
Many who play on Xbox One can't load their save files, while a few can't even load the game itself. The responses on Twitter say it all. Fixed your game yet or what? My game won't even load on Xbox One, angry face.
LEGO even believed that the issue was resolved when that was not the case. Lots of work to be done. Moving on to number 4 now, and onto a controversial topic. Melbourne is hosting a women's gaming exhibition.
The Australian Centre for the Moving Image, or commonly known as ACME, is holding the exhibition Codebreakers for recognising women in their achievements in the Australian and New Zealand gaming industry.
There are many games being showcased, from small indie titles to big name games, but some people have been wondering why this needs to exist.
Despite women making up almost 50% of game players, they account for less than 10% of the games industry, said Katrina Sedgwick, who is the CEO and director of ACME. She then goes on to say that Codebreakers seeks to shatter stereotypes and celebrate the women who are breaking down barriers and building vibrant creative careers within a global industry that is increasingly diverse. Our hope is that the industry will soon reflect the diversity of the gaming community it seeks to serve.
Codebreakers will include titles such as Ninja Pizza Girl, Armello, and Need for Speed No Limits. It comes out next month.
On to number 3 now, and a man has been arrested for playing Pokemon Go in a Russian church.
In 2016, Russian man Ruslan Sokolovsky was arrested for playing and filming Pokemon Go while in the Church of All Saints in Yekaterinburg. Ultimately, the defining moment was when he made a joke about not being able to catch Jesus in Pokemon Go.
According to Russia's legal system, this is a violation against the country's laws that prohibit inciting religious hatred. Sokolovsky is likely to face jail time. The maximum sentence he can receive is 3.5 years.
On to number 2 now, and one special girl can finally play Mario Kart.
Most people tend to switch off auto features when they're playing a game, but auto steering in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was a welcome feature for a little girl, Molly, a 4-year-old who suffered her first stroke when she was only 9 months old.
Molly lacks coordination while using both hands, which is the average way to play Mario Kart. One hand would focus on the acceleration while the other hand focuses on steering. This is no longer a problem for Molly since the release of auto steering. She can now focus with one hand instead of struggling with two.
This is a huge win for accessibility in games, but we'll leave that aside and move on to the last story now, where a Zelda fan-made game gets shut down by Nintendo and takes a different route.
Breath of the Nest, a top-down alternative to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, was recently given notice by Nintendo and their lawyers to take down the game because it follows copyright infringement.
Part of the message reads, I have good faith belief that Breath of the Nest is not authorized by the copyright owner, its agent, or the law. I hereby state that the information herein is accurate, and we would appreciate your expeditious removal of all infringing content.
The creator of the game, Winter Drake, instead of taking it down, plans to make the game more original in the hopes of removing all legal problems.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see, Naito. Well, that's everything for today, but before we part, we have today's question of the whenever, and it is, are you going to Codebreakers? And if so, what are you most excited on seeing? Let us know in the comments below or over on our Twitter at GameFed Official.
We also have a Facebook page that you can check in the links down below. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. There's also a little bell icon around there somewhere. Click that so you can stay tuned for all GameFed action. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Naito, out.
Aussie Gameboy, out.